isn't it?
It's. I mean, it's not difficult. It's really hard if somebody's never danced and then you tell them you need to really hold this position and then lead and go into a waltz. But I think he did really well, and for the amount of time that we had to produce the waltz, I was really happy, and I know that there's a lot of things that we can work on, but that gives us a bit of a journey to go on.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine if you were perfect week 2.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I think this just gives us steps to improve on, and I really like that the judges were kind of honest with us and gave us something
like
to
you
work
say,
on.
it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, let's not forget, you scored 28, which
I
is
know.
still a
Yeah,
fantastic score. But I
great.
know it was 4 down on your
Yeah.
week 1, but still 3rd of that combined leaderboard. You must be happy with that positioning.
I was. I thought the scores were fair and reflective of what the dance was. You know, like Otis says, there was a few things there technically that wasn't right, and Craig mentioned my hands and, you know, my shoulders. It's something we worked on all week, so that was frustrating because I probably, like other couples, I felt like I did a better dance in maybe rehearsals or dress rehearsal, but you need it to be the best on the night.
Yeah.
And there's a few things I wasn't happy with. It felt a bit tense, but, you know, the moment was there. It felt real, and hopefully we told a story of, you know, what the narrative was, and yeah, hopefully it looked all right.
I just wanted to quickly say as well, because you started so strong with that samba. I mean, I think it's safe to say it's a samba that's going to go down in Strictly history, ladies and gentlemen, for a week 1 as well. Did it feel slightly disappointing that obviously you dropped down rather than got the same or your marks went up?
I'd forgot about the samba. I had to, you know. It was a great evening, and to get such a great response. But I had to, you know, it was a new challenge. The waltz was a complete new dance, and so to get 4 7s and to finish 3rd is still amazing. You know, I don't expect to be at the top, so to actually be there or thereabouts is amazing, and I wasn't expecting that. So, you know, the waltz has been done now, and I'm very much looking forward to the next week, and I just want to do my best and, you know, and make my professional proud, as I'm sure that all the celebrities
100%.
do.
Well, I mean, Oti, I can tell that you're so incredibly proud already.
I am.
Let's talk about some of the judges' critiques.
Yeah.
Shirley said there was a few mistakes with the footwork, a bit too much hip action at times. Did you agree with that?
Yes, I mean, it was stuff that we had been trying to work on and constantly remind him, but I'm not, like, there's not a lot of pressure. He's never done a waltz before, and like the samba, we had 10 days to do, so, and we really put in a lot of hours. And then you get to a waltz and you only have 3, so there's that shock as well of less time. And when he didn't get it, I was like, you know what, it's not really about just the technique. Sometimes it's just about the moments that you create, because when people are watching it at home, they want to get a story, they want to connect, they want to feel something. And to have that ability to make people at home feel something, that's what, for me, was really important. The footwork, we will work on these
Here we go.
feet.
Here we go.
I will work
Put those
on
trotters
this
away.
feet. I said to him, I was like, that's never going to happen again. We're going to work on the footwork, and we're going to work on the frame, and I do want to take the judges' critiques to heart and make him improve.
Well,
Make us improve.
talking of making improve, there's someone who is clearly in love with you already, but I'm sure has fallen even more in love with you since you've been doing this. That's your lovely wife, Eliza. I mean, did she know you could move like that?
Well, she's never seen me move like that, you know.
I bet she thinks it's Christmas.
I think she's just as surprised as me, really. You know, it just goes to show what the professionals do. You know, they've got you all week, and they kind of take you a place. To see somebody on a Saturday, to see them on a Monday, the difference is unbelievable. You know, like it's just such a transformation. And it's all down to, you know, their patience and their perseverance and giving you that sense of belief that you can do this. Because when you're initially given the moves, I'm certainly thinking, there's no way I could do it. I'd love to be able to do that, but there's no way I could do that. And by the end of Monday, you're not doing it. By the end of Tuesday, you're nearly doing it. By Wednesday, and then suddenly you find yourself on Saturday, minus a few stray hands and the feet wrong. You know, I was pretty
Getting
much
28 off the judges.
Yeah, exactly.
Lovely.
Yeah,
That's exactly
good.
what you want. Let's move on to this week, movie week. You're going to be doing the Charleston, and you're going to be dancing to this number.
Now when you're stuck in the
Really excited. Do you have a little like fantastic from Mary Poppins Returns? I know how important this is for you, and you're going to be dancing this for a very special little lady. Is that right?
Yes, my daughter Marnie. So I took little Marnie there. She look at her. I know I'm biased, but look how cute she is.
No, you're not. She is beautiful.
I took her for the first time to the cinema a few months ago, early this year, and it was to see Mary Poppins Returns. So I was a little bit worried whether, you know, a 2.5-year-old would sit through a showing at the cinema, and she did, and she was absolutely fixated on the screen and fell in love with the story and the characters. And so then to find out we were dancing at Movie Week to this song.
Big tick in the box.
Yeah, it's amazing. And what a great song it is as well.
And I know it's early days, but how is training going for the pair of you? Oh, the face.
No, do you know what? I think Calvin has this incredible willpower. If he wants to achieve something, he will. But to get to that point, it's a bit of a struggle. We have names like Miserable Mondays, Tricky Tuesdays, Weird Wednesdays, Threatening Thursday, Freaky Fridays, and Sensational Saturdays.
Yes, that's how we like to end it. Well, I am hoping for something supercalifragilisticexpialidocious from the pair of you for Saturday. I wish you both the best of luck. You're going to be great. It's Kelvin and Oti, everyone. Well done, guys. Good luck. And unfortunately, that's all I've got time for today. Zoe is going to be back tomorrow. Oh, please. Zoe's going to be back tomorrow with Will and Jeanette, Alex and Neil, and Dev and Diane, plus the lovely Ian.